can. Again, I think sometimes it just gets behind anyway. Like, I think sometimes it just ends up being 60 seconds behind, not because the latency is normal, but because it's just there's lag involved, and over time it just falls behind.
Awaken, my child, and
What's
embrace
up?
the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind, the eternal will of the Swarm, and that you have been created to serve me.
That's right, you have. What's up, Noah Drunk? Holy crap! What is up? I Noah Drunk coming through with a follow prime sub combo for today. What is up, man? Dude, a prime sub and a follow. Must update the goals. Hang on. So we got Horang2 versus Queen on Tempest here. So let's make sure we're in there. Let's get in there. Let me update the Twitch goal to reflect that. I'm having to do basic addition in my math, you guys, while I'm streaming. It's dangerous. But bottom right is Queen. Top left, Horang2 playing Protoss. So let's go.
Adjutant online.
Hey, hey, hey.
Good morning, Captain. Our long voyage from Earth is over, and we are holding a stationary position near the borders of Dominion space.
Hey, hey, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Thank you, Mark, for subscribing. Appreciate it. Ah, Wander says it's almost identical between channels. That's crazy. Hey, Noah? No, Noah. People come and go for the live streams all the time. Is that a Nexus? No, okay. I freaked out for a second. I was like, you did not go Nexus first here against Queen. You're insane. He didn't do it. He's definitely going to wall off down here, though. Probably going to go for... I'm going to go Gateway on my guess, but... Yeah, like I said, people bounce around all the time. People come and go. It's good to see people I haven't seen for a few weeks. It's like seeing an old friend. Are we overpooling? We're overpooling. Is Queen. Forge Expand is pretty good here just because you have the high ground on Tempest at your natural base, which is kind of rare. But Wander says it's a very minor echo with both YouTube and Twitch up. Dude, extra low latency on YouTube is maybe kind of the way to go here for the YouTube folks. Much less latency. Intriguing. You earn Falcon ships when people follow out on Twitch? I didn't know that. That's cool. That's really cool. Oh! Remember when I was like, nah, he didn't go Nexus first. He's not that dumb. He just went Nexus first. Against an overpool. Into a forge. Alright, this comes down to scouting. Queen. Queen, you're getting Nexus firsted, my dude. My good? My guy and my dude combined here. Oh, he has no idea. He has no idea. He's not drone scouting. He's setting overlords to check for proxies. Maybe to check to see if he can find where the base is. But he's not cross-spawn scouting. This is insane. This is crazy, crazy stuff here. Alright, well, he's got some lings out. That's the saving grace, because he went for an overpool. But look, cannon, gateway. There's a little gap over here. Sound turned off? I'm realizing? Nope. No, we can hear the mining there. Critter! Ah, Critter, thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. Good to see ya. We have extra low latency on YouTube turned on today, so let me know if you feel like our conversation is less latent than it normally is. Okay, this is where the link pops in and says, wait. You have an Nexus already? My hatchery's not even done. Shenanigans. Quick, get a fast... He already was getting a fast third. He just blind went for a quick third base after that overpool. So I think he's alright. Let's get a prediction rolling out here. Horang and Queen. 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 Yeah, this is a House Atreides shirt. from Dune. One of my favorite shirts. I got it for my birthday after the Dune Part 1 came out. I do not own a single Versace piece of anything, nor a single product produced by Amiri. I don't know who Amiri is. Simply do not. Are there a lot of streamers that are wearing Versace on stream? I guess maybe people that are like crazy popular and super rich and buying like $5 million houses off of their streaming careers. But the vast majority of us are not pulling that off. I can tell you that much. I've got about $300 in my checking account right now because the mortgage went through and I had this much breathing room this month. So you guys are making it happen, but I am by no means getting rich off of y'all. Which, you know, when you got 3 kids, it gets expensive. Promise you that much. Okay, so, Amiri is a luxury brand from LA. Well, I mean, I don't know. With the whole tariff situation going on, I imagine Amiri products are going to be more expensive for you in Canada very soon. Spire opening. After the 3rd hat, Zealot shows up. He's more of a scouter. I don't think he's going to get anything done. Can't hide behind these minerals on this position, which is kind of annoying for a Zealot. They like getting back there. The slipperiness of Zealots. They were talking about it in ASL 19. Tastosis was in one of these PVZs that they cast, where it's like, these Zealots are coated with Crisco. Getting a surround on a Zealot in the hands of a good Protoss player like Horang2 is friggin' impossible. You'll kill him, but you're not going to get a surround on him. You just got to chase him and hit and chase him and hit and chase him and hit. Corsair production happening, +1 attack happening. Let's see how many Mutalisks are committed to here by Queen. The other thing they've been talking about in ASL 19 has been a lot of Mutalisks and PVZs used specifically to snipe the High Templar, which we see from time to time on this channel, but it was very consistent in the round of 24 for ASL 19. Macro hatch, Overlord running for its life. You buy fake from a Chinese site. Well, if you're buying fake Versace and fake Amiri, then I imagine the whole tariff situation is not going to bother you that much. Smart way to do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of where I know the name Versace from. I'm gonna guess TV. I'm gonna guess some TV show where there's a rich character. They're talking about different clothing brands. Somebody mentions Versace. That's it. I think that's where I know what it is. I don't think I've ever met anybody in my entire life who has Versace clothing or even fake stuff. What's up, dude, bro? Epic Gamer. Gamer tag. Happy Saturday. It's one heck of a Saturday. We are ready. We are cranking with Horang2 versus our dude Queen here. Queen is making the Mutalisks. All right, it's DTs, it's Corsairs out of Horang2. Oh, J-Lo made Versace famous. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember that dress. Maybe that's part of it, too. YH. Oh! One connection on each of the Corsairs, but neither one actually goes down. No Sunkens at the 3rd. All right. Well, the Mutas will kill the Zealots. We know that. It's gonna take them a minute. La 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 la. Oh, also I shortened up the new Queen Bitch of the Universe sound alert from Kerrigan. I kind of got rid of her little spiel, and I just start with Admiral de Gaulle and then go into what she says. So what? 2 or 3 drones died down there. Ugh. Not ideal. What's up, Pumis? There you go. Pumis is a Versace customer. Good stuff.
You know, Admiral, I think I'll just massacre
It
your
didn't
remaining
work?
troops now and watch you die in agony.
Son of a
How
gun.
would that be?
You vastly underestimate me, my dear.
I don't think so, Admiral. You see, at this point, I'm pretty much the Queen Bitch of the Universe. You know, Admiral.
No, that's definitely it. I edited this darn thing.
You know, Admiral, I I'll just massacre your remaining troops now and let you die in agony.
What happened
How would
here?
that be?
You vastly underestimate me, my dear.
I don't think so, Admiral. You see,
Edit media. Save. Updated. Preview.
You vastly underestimate me, my dear.
Alright, we're good. Mutas are over here trying to take down these probes, but there is an Archon. Ooh, we got a hit off. Oh gosh, every Mutalisk is now dead. Woo, way to park an Archon inside your mineral line. I love that move from Horang2. And then the Mutas get hit a couple times, a few probes die, but every Mutalisk is now dead. So, that was tough. Extremely tough. What's up, Detroit? What's up, Marsara guy? Rod. Yeah, that's just keeping track of when somebody makes any kind of a donation, whether it's a super chat, whether it's bits, whether it's PayPal, it just drops a little donation into the cup and just lets people know what's going on. It's a little fun animation to keep track of the support the channel is getting. Little visual stimulation for the viewers, I suppose. So it is Zealot Archon. There's a couple High Templar back here. They're not moving out with this army, though. Corsair group, only 5 of them. Drops on the way from Queen. That could get really, really fun. Ultra's here. What's up, Ultra? Dude, you see that? You see that purple bar? Okay, it's a blue bar down there for the Twitch, though. Holy Hannah. Like, 70% of that is Ultra. He's been crushing it this week and the last couple months. Ever since he found the stream, Ultra has been incredible. Legend. The biggest legend and VIP the channel has, for sure, right now. YH wants to be mod. I've got one rule about being mod, and it applies to my channels, and it applies to my Discord server. Chaos Goblins don't get to be mod. And you are too much of a Chaos Goblin, YH. I love you, man, but absolutely not. So, gonna set up a 3rd base here from Horang2. 4th base coming up the right side from Queen. He's doing fine. Got a ton of Hydras. Lurkers, Scourge running around, trying to mass Hydra this thing. Is there enough Hydras to deal with these Zealots? Where are the High Templar? There's, okay, couple High Templar swinging into this mess. Hydra's trying to take a high ground position. I love that. High ground position. Protoss doesn't want to engage with it at all.
I went looking for a funny StarCraft joke to celebrate 30 months. The one I ended up laughing at, a dragoon walks around a bar, crying face emoji, not even funny.
That's kind of funny, Amalia. How you doing? 30 months at the Ultralisk level on the support. Amalia crushing it. Happy Saturday. What's up, Andreas Johansson? Watching Starship Troopers this morning. Ebser was talking about Starship Troopers too. So, unfortunately, your drop's getting shut down by the fact that there are 4 Corsairs parked in that position. These Hydras are not doing crazy great. 170 to 110 supply. Horang2 is crushing right now. Okay, he's going for the drop anyway. I guess most of the Corsairs got killed by Hydras. So, we're doing it. Drop it into the main base. There's 1 cannon to stop this. A Zealot charges into the breach. A Dragoon's bouncing around like an idiot. Not able to engage with this whole thing. Attacking an Overlord, sniping down the main Nexus. Queen takes this from a really tough position where he is down a billion supply to I just took out your main Nexus. And all of these probes, no one gets to evacuate. Worker count is now 36. Holy death on the worker count. Death on the Nile here for Horang2. This drop was incredibly effective and it's still here. The counterattack. Counterattack, says Horang2. Let's go. He's counterattacking into this 3rd base. Throwing up desperate Sunkens here. Try to stay alive. Psystorm. No Dark Storm, no Plague. Mass Hydra, Mass Lurker. The main base of Horang2 is getting obliterated. But also this 3rd base is in a lot of trouble for Queen. The Psystorms are doing all right. The Sunkens are not holding as much as they would like to. There's no Dark Storm. There's no Plague here to assist with this battle either. I think we're trading at maybe the main base for that 3rd base. Entirely possible. Hey, what's up, Smelly Feet? The bugs could have thrown a rock at the humans. You talking about Starship Troopers? Smelly Feet has some Starship Troopers thoughts. And I mean, considering the whole movie is basically satire, I'm not sure we're looking at a ton of realism on that film. So 112 to 85 supply, not as big an engagement as it was a minute ago, but this base is alive for Queen, which is big. He lost these, this hatch and these macro hatches. And it's 44 to 30 workers, though, and these hiders are still inside the main. How are these hiders still here? There's one with 7 kills. Okay, he's dead now. That lurker's got 8 kills. Horang2, not a happy camper. Oh, he does know about this base along the right side, though. What a bloodbath this game is. How's it going, Ivan? EB says that Starship Troopers is a documentary. Psy storming in on the lurkers that are trying to deal with this. The hatch goes down, man. Horang2 is crushing it. The Zerg is on 2 bases. Horang2 is on 2 bases. He's got to be pretty happy about that. 28 to 37 workers, but 2 base to 2 base. Oh, an actor from Starship streams on Twitch. What does he play a game? Is this like a hangout stream with him? What is that? How's it going, Bunner? Thanks for tapping that like button. 13 likes out of 100 today on a Saturday. We can do it. We can hit 100 likes today. Okay, this game is possibly getting an epic tag. Holy crap. Okay, so this base might die. The responding army is doing pretty well, though. They're just trying to get as much damage as they can. Sniping that one probe would be nice. Ooh, he picks up and evacs out of there. Evacs right out of there. All right, so look, 2 bases still. Main base not getting replanted. Queen's sitting on a bunch of cash, but just Hydra lurkering, man. No sign of a Queen's nest from him for Queen. No sign of replanting. There you go. Now, just now, replanting that 4th base up at the 3 o'clock position. Yeah, there were Corsairs, Hipster, but they're dead. They got murdered during the drop into the main base just a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, I wonder how she does on OnlyFans, YH, because we've talked about this before, but like 97% of the people that are on OnlyFans make $100 a month. Like, it is nothing. It is not worth their time and their effort. It's really top-heavy, where the top OnlyFans performers end up making the vast majority of the cash. But she's famous, so she's probably doing all right. There were some dudes that sued OnlyFans for being like, supporting an OnlyFans model, and I paid money to talk to her, and it was actually not her. It was some answering service that she's hired to, like, talk online with her customers, because she's got, 20,000 people following her. It's like, well, yes, obviously, 1. But 2, if they're lying about it, if she's lying about it, then that sucks. And they should probably be more upfront about what's going on here. Dude, these gateways in the main are getting wiped out. This is a nightmare of drops for Horang2 today. Not happy about it. Not happy. Susstorm! Good splits. Great dodges here from Queen. Uh-oh. Every one of these High Templar are dead. Dead, dead, and dead. Few Dragoons pop out. Wrong place, wrong time. Oh my gosh, these Dragoons are getting wiped out. I don't know that I've seen a Hydra drop persist inside the main. He's gonna depower all of these gates. Oh my gosh, despite, okay, so the ones he's killed, unpowered, 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 unpowered. Unpowered. Epster's not feeling good about how this game is going. Understandably, trying to get lurkers down, screwing with the probes at this base doesn't really work out for him. That's alright. Okay, and the Hydras get killed, but my gosh, the drops. And true facts, OnlyFans is for simps. Agreed, but there are some pretty wealthy simps out there. It would seem. So where are we at? 3 bases to 2 bases. Horang2's main base is dead, and he has not replanted it today. He has not done it. He's not even tried. He's going to repower these 5 gates that got depowered just a second ago. Ooh, trying to retake his 3rd base here is Queen. Queen is still not making a queen's nest. Queen is not interested in hive tech today. He says, guess what? My hydralisks have done an incredible job at wiping out most of the main base of Horang2. Who needs anything else? Hydras are great. And he is not wrong. Hydras are great. But I think he's going to lose this third base here, too. Good grief. What's up, the schmuck? Hydra's trying to snipe that third base again. I mean, it's the second mining base now, but it's the third base of Horang2. Yeah, I mean, the OnlyFans thing is really complicated. Because, one, we've got most of the creators not making any money at all. Two, we do have a bit of a epidemic of people not getting into relationships. Like, both men and women just not getting into relationships these days over the last 5 or 6 years or so. I don't know if COVID was a major problem that kind of exacerbated the problem. But bottom line, I think there are a lot of people who've done some dating, haven't found anybody to settle down with, and they're lonely. And so we have them turning to things like OnlyFans, because even though it's fake, like, maybe it's better than nothing for these people? I don't know, man. I don't get it. But I'm trying to get into the heads of people that do. Oops, lurker drop. Absolutely not. Ooh. For the first time today in a 20-minute game, Horang2 is going to take a 4th Nexus. Main base, not worth retaking, I guess. 2,000 gas up here, though. And there are enough minerals in these patches to make some profit if you throw down a 400 Nexus here. Kind of surprised he hasn't done it. Yeah, there you go, Bunner. There you go, Bunner. True facts. Smelly Feet thinks it's social media that's causing the loneliness problem. Could be. All right, 105 to 86 supply. Horang2. Dude, this third base has been cursed for Queen today. Cancels the third base. Gets his own 4th base rocking and rolling, but it's way too close in supply to be a happy position for Horang2. Is he cool? He's back. He's back. Also, Hydra's into this third base, but the third base of the third player looks like it's gonna die. Yeah, there are 5 Sunkens here, but you can sit back out of range. He didn't cover this area with Sunkens. It's just this area with Sunkens. What the heck? Bam, bam, ba bam, bam, bam. Okay, all these Nexuses got depowered the first time, and the second time around, they are gone. They are gone. Smelly Feet thinks there'd be more in-person interaction if social media didn't exist. I kind of agree with that one. I think that's a good take. It's a complicated situation, but that's a big part of it. All right, so Queen's dead, right? Queen's just dead. Queen has no mining at all. He's going to try to use these Hydras to take down this base. He did wipe out that one, though. Hold on a second. Drops, man. Psystorm and the Hydra's kind of catching some of your probes in the crossfire, though. Crossfire. You'll get caught up in the crossfire. This Nexus is dead. Okay, this game's getting an epic tag. What is happening right now? Nobody has any mining at all. Queen's trying to retake that 3 o'clock spot. The Dragoons do have their 3-2 upgrades. The Hydras are at only 2. No armor on those guys. There are a couple High Templar back here with a bunch of Storms, too. 49 to 42 supply. Queen is up, but a lot of that is probes, and there's only 4. A lot of that is drones. Only 4 probes exist for Horang2. This is it. His gateways are dead. He can produce off of this one gateway to spend all the money that he's sitting on right now. 1,000, 1,000. Holy crap. Holy crap. Vemon. You're saying the parasocial relationships on Twitch are basically the same thing as an OnlyFans. You know? There are some comparisons there. Critter. Well, I don't know. This is going to be mining here in a second, and Horang2 needs to retake a base like this, or like this, or kill this thing. If he can kill this thing, he can do it. I think those are his options. It's going to be tough to rebuild an economy from this position. Scourge, do snipe the obs. Holy crap, he got the obs. He got the obs. Now the lurkers are invincible underground here. Oh, blind storm. Blind storm the lurkers. 1 storm. 2 storm. There are more lurkers back here, though, and he's getting up into an angle where the lurkers can't cover. Snipe it before it burrows. No. Storm it down. We've got more storms. We do. We have more storms on these High Templar. Okay, another one dead. The final lurker, if it gets sniped out. Dude, this command center is going to die. This is incredible stuff. Dude, he's going to get the hatch. He's going to get it. What? Who needs obs, says Horang2. I don't need obs. I just storm where I know the lurkers are, and the hatch goes down again. Queen does not have enough money for a new hatch. He has to long distance mine. Oh, no, hang on. He will have enough money for a new hatch thanks to this 1 mineral patch. Oh my gosh. Did I say command center? You can't lift it. Right. Anyway, Falcon says words that are wrong sometimes. It's tough when you're speaking for 6 hours at a time. Anyway, what's up, Lawrence Chavez Fernandez? What's up, SOS? Okay, he's doing it. He's replanting that 3rd hatchery because this hero drone has been mining minerals at this base for the entire game. Long distance mining, maybe? No, there's a probe that messed with it, though. That's an overlord. It's gone. Oh my god. He had to finish clearing out this entire main base of Horang2 is what he had to do. Drones long distance mining. Snipe. 12 drones remain. What is this match? I'm gonna have to split this one off as well. Oh. I'd probably say Apple stock, YH. Okay, parked in, forced a cancel on that hatch. Still 300 minerals, can still make a hatch somewhere else. Is he going to try to attack from the main base into... He's going to try to attack from the main base into the natural. There is 1 hit point on this photon cannon, but all the shields are there. Shields die very quickly to Hydralisk attacks, though. And even the, the non-shield HP does, too. 28 minerals left on that mineral patch. This is a crazy, crazy game. Lawrence says, will you do a StarCraft 2 cast for us? You're familiar with the StarCraft 2 channel, right? I'm posting a ton of StarCraft 2 over there. Bitcoin 2013. Maybe that's not a bad one either. Oh, killing Hydras. Every unit that dies at this stage of the game is insanely valuable. Run. Regen your HP, Hydralisk man. Long distance mining is Horang2. Has enough money for a new Nexus. Can he defend a new Nexus against, I don't know, like 2 Hydras? Honestly, I think he can. I think Horang2 maybe has pulled this off. He's trying to sneak a base up here. I mean, oh, and he's long distance mining with drops. He's not throwing down a hatch because the friggin' Dragoons are here. Oh, run, fall back. You got to go around these Dragoons. Return. He's making some lurkers with his remaining money. He's not building a new hatch. He just spent the cash that he had for a new hatch on some lurkers. Ah, Lawrence. Yeah. I am doing StarCraft 2 streaming. Live streaming pretty late, unfortunately, for most people. But we had a pretty good one yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Nexus coming in. Okay, this is where Horang2 wins. I think he's got it. I think while Queen is busy super long distance mining over here while being harassed by a zealot, this Dragoon army is hefty. They've got 3/2 upgrades. They can fight. Do they have detection? I don't know if they have detection. This High Templar's got enough energy for 3 storms. No obs. No obs. Burrows in. Does not lose a lurker. That's huge. He has 2 obs. 2 obs. Never mind. He's got 2 obs. It's going to come down to the obs. One of them dies. The other one dies. Huge gets. Massive gets for Queen. He's got another obs in production. Drone's getting sniped out by Dragoons during a battle, which is really, really weird. This game is crazy. How many lurkers remain back here? 4. He's covering the long distance mining. Queen is spending his money on Hydras. He needs enough army to hold against these Dragoons. Without a doubt. No Dragoon production here for Horang2. He is actively mining from a real base now, though. A real base. Not long distance mining. Not drop mining. How's it going, Farewell? That's right. It's Ms. Molly, not Mrs. Molly. It messes up the cadence if you go, good golly, Mrs. Molly. I guess that kind of works, too. I don't know. I am no linguist expert. Horang2 going for it. Scourge hunting for... No, didn't get the obs. There's 2 more obs coming in. The lurkers cannot stand. The Hydra count is not heavy enough. And Horang2 takes it. Oh. Queen taps out 5 probes and 37 supply for Horang2 at the end of the game. 12 kill Dragoon, 4 kills, 6 kills, 5 kills, 3 kills, 19 kill Dragoon. That is Phoenix in the flesh. 11, 1 kill, 2 kills. Lame. 18 kills as well. YH, thanks for the $5 Canadian. He says, have you crossed a midlife crisis river yet? Any tips? Couldn't sleep last night. That's never happened. I think it's a concept of midlife crisis. I don't know that I've ever had a midlife crisis. So no, can't help you with that. I'm sure somebody else in chat can, though. Maybe Critter bought a Ferrari back in his 40s. So, dude, how many games as a Protoss have you lost your entire main base and your 4th base, mined out your Nat, lost your 3rd, and still came back and beat somebody as good as Queen? It cannot happen very often. Horang2 must be very happy about this. I will argue a lot of this is the fact that the 3rd base got wiped out by Queen early because he didn't have any Sunkens at it at all. And, like, invest in static defense, Zerg players, you idiots. Stop losing your entire base because you're too cheap to make a couple Sunkens over there. But, yeah, good job by Horang2. Good pressure. Good job having the obs tech, recognizing how important this observatory is at this stage of the game. Losing a couple twice. He lost all of his observers 2 times, but kept making the obs, and then had enough to deal with the lurkers at the end of the game. Wow, and then the drops. Can we say enough about those drops up here? My goodness, he wiped out the entire main base of Horang2 with Hydra drops. I guess there were some lurkers there too. But my goodness. My goodness, what an insane display. All right, man, Horang2 gets the win. Not feeling like super comfortable about it, but yo. Protoss fans everywhere happy about that one. Ebster happy to see the Zerg get murdered. Queen outproduced Horang2, but got out-killed. I mean, in these close games, look at this building raise number. 55 Protoss buildings died, and Horang2 won anyway. Outspend simply not enough. Let's go, Horang2.